This is going to be a love reading for the sign of Leo. This is a general love reading, so it won't resonate with every Leo out there. I've been sort of MIA for a few weeks on readings, so sorry for the delay. But you know, life just got a little chaotic for a minute there, but I'm back. I try to get the readings out weekly again. I will do my best, but here we go. So this is going to be for Leo, and we're going to just ask what's going on with you, what's going on with your person, and then what's coming up in the mutual energy. So this is for Leo and whoever it is that you're thinking about as you sit down to watch this reading. Love readings are timeless. Tarot readings are timeless. So whenever you find it, that's when you're supposed to find it. So don't worry too much about the date on the reading. Okay, what's going on with Leo? What's going on with Leo? Leo. What's going on with Leo and their person? What's going on with my Leos? Okay, so again, we're going to ask what's going on your side. Okay. Oh, Leo, what are you in your head about? Let's see. Oh, this is really interesting. You have some duality going on here. Hang on, let's see what's going on with your person. Okay. What's going on with your person? Okay, why are you in your head? Let's see. What's got you stuck in your head? It's going to clarify the Five of Swords, and we'll just jump right in. Okay. So it's like you're moving towards this connection, but you're moving super slow. It's like you're on foot, you're not on your horse, but it's funny because you have this Chariot energy over here. I don't know if you're dealing with a Cancerian, maybe not, but that's the Cancer card, the Chariot. Just gonna clarify, hold on one second. Why is your person in hermit mode? It's like you both are in your heads, but in different ways. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, it's like you're like externally moving slow. But it's like, it's because you're in your head. Like it's like you're overthinking everything. And it's like, but what you're overthinking is having a victory with this person and this connection. It's like you're thinking how to have success. And it's like you're trying to go slow, but you have this undercurrent of like, it's like everything in you wants to move fast, but you're trying to like pull in the reins and go slow. It's got you in your head, and you probably are alternating between sometimes feeling free, like, okay, it's okay, I'm just going to jump in and do this. And then these moments where you sort of like pull yourself back and like slow it all down, and you get in your head and you start to worry about like how to go about success. I don't know. It's possible that you have like done things too fast in the past, and that's like got you in your head, and you don't want to make the same mistakes twice. You really want to have victory here, so you're trying to figure out the right way to do it. Do I move slow? Do I move fast? Like which one do I do? Maybe there's a happy medium there for you. Maybe you're trying to find the happy medium of like the balance of like which pace to move at. I feel like this is you externally, and I feel like this is you internally. Like your internal feelings are just on fire, like taking off with this person, but you're just like on the exterior, you're like playing it cool. I don't think you're really showing this person that you're in your head the way that you are. I think that you, on the outside, you're all Knight of Pentacles. Like, I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. Like, you're like literally leading this horse. But you've got all these pentacles behind you. So it's like you're carrying all this abundance with you of like all these things that you want to give and share and do. But you're just like almost at a snail's pace with it, because your head is like pulling you back, slowing you down. But the goal, the reason is because you want success. You are in your head about success, how to make this work. It's like you want to do this right. So you don't want to rush in too fast. I would say also, try to find the happy medium here between moving too fast and moving too slow, because this Knight of Pentacles moves really, really, really slowly. And I think your head is slowing you down. So it's funny that the Hermit is right under here, because this is on your person's side, but I would say like the remedy to this is always, I'm always going to say meditation. When you're stuck in your head too much, like try to get quiet and like slow everything down and spend some time on your own, just like slowing your thoughts down and actually like sort of getting out of your head and taking some quiet space, closing your eyes and actually meditating, and just like, you know, letting the thoughts go. The thoughts come back, you just see them, let them go. You know, and just do that over and over and over and over and over again. Recognize the thoughts and then come back to the breath. Recognize the thoughts coming in, come back to the breath, and just focus on your breathing with your eyes closed. And, you know, if you can do that, it'll help you find this medium, this in between of fast and slow. It'll help you find your pace. Your person, it's really sweet. Your person is showing up in Page of Cups energy. Sometimes pages can be underdeveloped, but this also might just be like a very childlike person. But this person is like radiating a lot of love from their chest. They're feeling like a lot of, what's the word? Young feelings. But like, it's like the feelings that they have about you probably make them feel like a little bit new, like a little bit youthful. Like, it's almost like they're like with this silly look on their face, like, oh my gosh, like, look at this. This is really cool. Like, this Leo person is really cool. Like, they're just, you know, they're feeling the feels, but they're sort of like looking at the feelings like, oh wow, like, this is sort of new for them. And they're just like kind of checking it out. Like, they're curious about it. And they want to peek into it further, but this is sort of like, this is really new for them. Whatever this is like, it's like a new feeling, like maybe they haven't really felt this way before. It's possible that this connection makes this person feel a little bit childlike, a little bit silly. I don't think this is an underdeveloped person just because you have a Hermit and you have a Hierophant here. So, if your person is a little bit quiet right now, like not talking, it's because they're working on their spiritual growth. They're like, they're like deeply assessing their spiritual path. And it might be because they're feeling these feelings that they're feeling a need to focus, to like go within and really focus and make sure that they're maintaining sort of their footing, their path, like their path of enlightenment. This might be a person who's like on a path of enlightenment, and so they may just want to be making sure that this love doesn't come in and like impede their growth. You might be worried about the same thing, kind of, but in a different sense. I think you're so really stuck in your head, but I think your person is in a really grounded way, like in their head and introspecting, but like in a really grounded way. I think your person, it's possible that they could be like, more of like an elevated being when it comes to like spiritual things. Spiritual learning, almost like, it's funny because that's why I say that this page doesn't come in as underdeveloped, because I feel like this person is like in that sort of, how to say it, like next level of ascension. It's not quite the right words that I'm looking for, but it's like I feel like before they even met you, they were kind of like on a seeking path, a seeker's path of like enlightenment. So this might be a person that talks about like more spiritual aspects, but so I feel like this is a person who's done a lot of growth, but they want to make sure that this relationship isn't going to come in and impede their growth. This person does have a real desire to collaborate with you. They feel like they could work well together with you. They see the logic of it. I feel like they see you as somebody that they can dialogue well with, that they would be able to problem solve with. This is like, in some decks, this is like a guy at a board, like drawing up blueprints, like working on something, but this is a collaboration card. So I think this person feels like you could work well together at building, and this is Pentacles. So this is kind of like, this person just feels like they could have a cohesive way with you about sort of like building. I want to say a future, but that's not really what this card is about. But just building a solid foundation is what it is that's going on here. So your person feels like you're someone that they could build a solid foundation with, but they're just trying to make sure that they also do things in the right way. But where you might be like more in anxiety about it, this person has a calmer thought process about like mediating their path and like what they're doing and how they're navigating. But sometimes when people are in hermit mode, they're not talking very much. So if your person isn't talking very much, it's probably just because they're sort of like, it's not that they're turning away from the relationship. They are just, they're just going within and making sure that they're in alignment as they move on this path with this connection. So, I like the energy of this Hermit with the Hierophant. Like, I feel like this is just a, the word enlightened keeps coming through. Like, this is like an enlightened person. It was like a really, not a book intelligent person, but a very, sort of spiritually intelligent person, if that makes sense. But you know your person, so you'll know if this is resonating or not. Let's see, what's coming up in the mutual energy, Leo? What's coming up for you and your person in the near future in the mutual energy? So I haven't touched the cards in a few weeks, so I'm reacclimating. It's really nice to be communicating through the cards again. I really miss the cards when I'm not doing tarot work. So it's nice to be back into the readings. This is sort of my zone where I feel like at home. And intuiting, channeling messages. So it's a good feeling for me to be back at the table. Okay, Leo, what's coming up around the bend for you and this person in the mutual energy? Leo, what's coming up for you and this person in the mutual energy? Okay, Leo and their person. And I'm asking about up to the next few months. Okay, High Priestess. That's in the mutual energy. It's possible that you're like also sort of working on getting enlightened. But I feel like, again, like this is a very spiritually intelligent person that you're dealing with. Is this person teaching you about spiritual topics, Leo, somehow? Interesting. Are they teaching you about like how to tap into intuition and things like that? Okay, hang on. I'm just going to get one more card and then we'll dive into what this is. I like this energy. And everybody's timeline is going to be different. This near future could be a week, a month, 2 months, 3 months. I don't know your timeline. Oh, yes, world is exactly what we want to see. What is being released? What's being released? Oh, that's a lot of cards. It's interesting because Five of Swords is out here, but we'll see if it wants to come back out. Okay, let's see. So I don't know, when these cards came out, High Priestess and Page of Pentacles, I got this sense that like, I don't know if your person is like really like on a spiritual path to the point that they're able to share that with you, teach you something about intuition. It's possible though that you may just be learning about each other in the near future, but on that there's an intuitive exchange going on here. But I don't know, this might just be for one person out there, but I feel like this person is like telling you how to use your intuition, how to tap into your intuition. Again, I feel like someone out there is dealing with someone who is very spiritually elevated, tapped in, tuned in. And it's interesting that the High Priestess was the first card to come out. High Priestess can see in the dark. So that means that she's tapped into her intuition, but this is in a mutual energy, and you've got a learner card here. You've got a page, and this page of Pentacles is all about learning. This page has a lot of abundance. They've got like a giant pentacle in their hand, so it's almost like, well, there's pentacles all around, so it's like there are a lot of assets to this connection, like a lot of, how to put this, almost like tools. Like this relationship has the tools that it needs. It's got the aspects that it needs. It's got abundance in terms of like the energy, the love, the intellect, the all the different aspects. But so there's some learning though going on here about things to do with the higher realms, like the 5D. I don't know if this person is sort of pulling you in a direction of getting more intuitive, getting more tapped into your spiritual side. But anyway, it won't be everybody's story. For some people out there, it might just be that you have a really intuitive connection, that you can really feel each other. Sort of like when you're far away from your person, you can feel them. You can feel their energy. They can feel your energy. Near future, this is going to be a very balanced, reciprocal give and take. This is like there's an infinity flowing through these pentacles. And so there's a lot of giving going on back and forth in this connection. Something is going to be like, it's like because of this connection, something's going to be released. Old pain, old grief, old ways of doing things that don't work are going to be left behind. This is sort of like a slow letting go process, but this is like both of these cards talk about like being ready to let go. It may be that this connection is going to help you both let go of baggage, let go of, I don't know though, with High Priestess here, it's almost like, is this person on your path to like help you learn how to let go of things that haven't worked for you? This is really interesting. You've got a Queen of Cups falling right on top of this though. So there is this warmth and nurturing and love, this loving energy, which is here to like aid in the letting go. It's like High Priestess, Queen of Cups, nooked in around these two cards. So this is about like somebody being decisive about letting something go, leaving the past behind, leaving something behind, knowing that they're moving towards calmer waters. And this Five of Cups is about like, there's a readiness to let go of something, you know. This girl is like washing it down the hole. She's like, but she's, where she kind of looks a little bit sad, that's not the energy I really get off of this card. It's like she's looking at it, she's ready to let it go. It's like she's at peace. She's in like the final stages of letting go. So I feel like there's something being released and let go of, but it's because this connection is like nurturing and warm in a way that like facilitates this letting go, this leaving behind of things that don't work. I don't feel like this is a person that's being left behind. I feel like this is old ways of doing things, old pain, old baggage. She's got baggage in her hands. So I just feel like this is going to be a space in the near future of a letting go of things that have been painful, but where it's like there's this finally like this readiness to just like just release it and let it go. But I think it's coming because of this connection is like a safe space where that can happen. You're both going to put the work in. You're both going to put the work in to nurture this connection slowly. I love the mutual energy here being Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, because it's like there's reciprocal balance, give and take, but there's also this like willingness to nurture something in a slow way and grow it. This connection has roots. It's got a strong foundation. And it's like this guy is tending to this plant and he's sitting there like watching it grow and caring for it. But it's like that takes a lot of patience. If you think about how slow it is for a tree to grow, you know, and how long it takes for roots to grow. There's a willingness here in the mutual energy between the two of you to nurture this connection and to really plant solid, firm roots. There's a lot of stability here. And a willingness to put the work in. But this is sort of like a willingness to let it blossom in its time, if that makes sense. And then you round out with the World card. This is really sweet that the World card is following this progression with this Six of Swords and this Five of Cups, because this is a closeout of an old chapter. This is the end of the tarot. This is where the old book gets closed. This is where the big door gets closed on like all of the old ways and old things. And this whole new chapter, this beautiful, balanced new chapter begins. World is like a closeout of an old cycle and the beginning, an opening of a new cycle. This connection looks really beautiful. I think it's like you've just got to navigate being in your head a lot. And, you know, I think your person has a real need to maintain a little sense of autonomy, and it's like they're feeling a need to not get sort of swept away and lost in this connection. They want to make sure that they're maintaining a balance of themselves, like that they don't lose their footing on the path that they were on when they met you. But I don't think that there's resistance on your person's part. I don't know if this is like the both of you that have pain that you need to let go of, or it could be you, or it could be your person, but again, there's going to be this like closeout of these old things that have kind of like held space and weight for one or both of you for a long time. There's a lot of love in this connection. There is love like spilling over in this connection. There's give and take. There's a willingness to work on it, nurture, and there is just like this, like boom. This is like a yes. This World card is sort of like a yes. This is happening. This is going to be beautiful. This is going to have all the elements that it needs. This connection has like a lot of necessary aspects for something that can like sort of stand the test of time, if that makes sense. So I love this for you, Leo. Hopefully that resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if it did not, you can feel free to hop on over and watch your sun, moon, and rising. You might find more resonance there. But I want to thank you so much for coming out and supporting the channel and receiving this reading today. All right, take care, Leos.